In Lesson 58, we'll be working distance problems using rate. An example of this type of problem is shown here. Harry could travel 350 miles in 7 hours. What was his speed? How long would it take him to travel 800 miles? At the same speed, how far could he travel in 12 hours? Let's break this problem down into parts. In the first problem, it asks us, what is his speed? Well, the speed is just his rate. And what you have to remember is we can write the rate in two different ways. We could write 350 miles over 7 hours, or we could write 7 hours over 350 miles. Now what we have to think about is what the problem is asking us for. Since it's asking us for speed, speed is expressed in miles per hour. So we're going to want to choose this first fraction. So once we choose 350 miles per 7 hours, the next step is to reduce it. Will 7 go into 350? Yes. So we could write this as 50 miles over 1 hour. Or we could write it as 50 miles per hour. The second problem asked us, how long will it take him to travel 800 miles? Well, what we want to do is a unit conversion. We always write down what we are given first, which would be the 800 miles, and we put that over 1. And then we choose what type of rate exchange we need to use. In this case, I want the miles to go away and be left with the hours. So I have chosen to put 50 miles in the denominator and 1 hour in the numerator. Then miles will cancel with miles, and I'll be left with hours, which is what I wanted. Now, to work this problem, I end up with 800 on top and 50 on the bottom, which is a division problem. 800 divided by 50 will give me 16 hours. Now for the third question. At the same speed, how far could he travel in 12 hours? Again, we write down what we have, which is 12 hours, and we put that over 1. And then we decide which rate could we use in order to cancel the hours and be left with miles. I've chosen to put 1 hour in the denominator and 50 miles on top. Then my hours will cancel, leaving just miles, which is what I wanted. In order to work this problem, we need to do 12 times 50, which gives us 600 miles.